April 23rd, 2025. I gotta drop another tree on my lot. And I'll show you where it is. Let me spin the camera around. I'm not the Lord of the Strings anymore. I'm the sword of the Lord. Let me spin the camera around for you. See what we got going on here. That's the tree. Where the chainsaw is, it's got to come out because it's right in the middle of the driveway. The driveway's going over there, and it's going to sweep around to this power pole. And I don't want to take out my power lines. This tree's surrounded by power lines. I got transformer over there, power lines going out to the road, another pole there, and then my pole, of course. I've got two lines from the tree to this bucket filled with water over to those trees. So this bucket will drop about 6 feet and pull that tree in this direction. And I've calculated, first I tried connecting it to that tree, and that was a 50-foot radius with that rope, and that put the tree right on my pole. Then I shortened the radius to 25 feet. I put my truck over here, and that put the tree at that fire pit, and it cleared my power pole, but the limbs on the upper part of the tree would have hit the power lines. So I tied the rope to the base of this tree up to where it's tied off up there, and that was better. That put it far enough away, but it was still pretty close to the power pole. So I raised the rope 6 feet up so that the radius on that 14-foot rope and on a diagonal puts the tree at these orange flags and drops the tree at the corner of my shed. That's the goal. So, without further ado, if you like videos like this, I don't recommend anybody doing this. Hire a tree professional to do it. This is just for entertainment purposes. All right, I'm not a tree guy. I'm a carpenter. I like straight lines. Radiuses are not my thing. But anyway, I'm going to. I mean, if I was a stair guy and I did spiral staircase handrails, I could easily calculate exactly where that tree is going to fall. But I only know one guy who can do that. He's an older guy. I think he's dead now. I knew him from Nantucket. I think his son's doing it now. Spiral stair handrails. Hardest thing in carpentry to do. But anyway, you see that bucket? That bucket's now got about 10 gallons of water in it. I'm going to put a few more gallons of water in it. And that's a few hundred pounds of pull. And then I'm going to cut the tree. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, because I don't do videos a lot. You got to subscribe to it and hit the notification bell. It'll notify when I'm doing a video like this. I'm not going to keep sending it out to everybody. But this is Lake Royale, North Carolina. I bought this lot. It's 60 by 100, and I'm trying to fit 2 campers in. One camper's going there from my pole back to that pole. I already have my camper here, and that's going to be moved forward a bit. And if you like the video, hit the thumbs up, because that helps the algorithm. You know, subscribing is free. And I'm going to drop this tree. If you stick around to the end of the video, you'll see whether or not my calculations are accurate. You could laugh. You could get a good laugh out of this. May have to call the power company. I don't know. Keep my fingers crossed. I've calculated it over 2 days. I've rigged it 6 times, 7 times. And this is the final finale. So I'm going to put a little more water in the bucket, then I'm going to cut the tree. All right. But just so you know, I did do some preliminary paperwork. The outer ring was 50-foot radius. That put it on the power pole. When I moved my truck almost where it is now, but not wrapped around the tree, that was a 26-foot radius. 26-foot radius cleared the power pole, but the upper limbs would have still hit. So when I moved it to wrap around the tree, it reduced the radius between the tree 10 feet, but with the rope being diagonal, it was 14 feet. 14 feet put it right here. And you can see those orange flags. That's where I calculated. But I'm no tree expert, so don't try this at home. Okay. See the water coming out of that bucket? I drilled a hole so that the water would not exceed 35 gallons. I don't want any more than that. So that looks good. I'm happy with that now. Let's go. Get some gloves on. Can you hear me now? Now. Yeah. Cut these there. see any movement yet. Alright, good news is it's not falling toward the road. Bad news is it's in the limb of the tree. That's not good. It's getting stuck in the tree. Alright, a little concerned here. The rope is slack, the diagonal rope is slack. So it's going more toward my trailer than anywhere else. It's leaning that way. See? I don't like that. I'm not cutting anymore. Only got 2 feet off the ground on this bucket. It's only 2 more feet. Pull. 2 more feet of pull. Not much. Not much. That didn't go as well as planned. I think my cut was a little off, honestly. Should have cut it more that way. the wedge. The upper limbs are hitting, it's in the tree. At this point, I'm going to disconnect the diagonal rope, bring the truck over here, and pull it from this direction over that way. Alright, so you don't have to go through all this rigging again. This is going to be a second video, part 2. Like, share, and subscribe. It'll let you know when the next video's coming out.